Welcome to our Theta Healing Circle. Take a few deep breaths, breathing in through the nose, so calming for the nervous system. Breathe out either through the nose or through the mouth, your choice, however you feel, a deeper release. Letting go of all stress, worry, anxiety, busyness, restlessness. So focus even more on the exhalation as on the inhalation. So you could breathe in for maybe 3 counts, 4 counts, and breathe out for 5 or 6 or maybe even 7 to really focus on that exhalation, on the release of everything that no longer serves you, everything that may be weighing you down, stressing you out. And even if there's not this one specific thing that you're thinking of, but just focus on breathing in something positive, joy, peace, gratitude, and breathing out stress, whatever stress that may be for you, whether it's physical, emotional, mental, just breathe it out. And ideally your spine is straight, shoulders rolled back, so your heart is open to fully allow fresh, positive energies to come in. Slow, long exhalations. And then you can notice if you're breathing into your chest or if you're bringing the breath into your belly. So just be aware of how you're breathing. And then start breathing into your belly if you're not already practicing these deep belly breaths. So with every inhalation, push the belly out, bring this fresh prana, life force in. With every exhalation, breathing out through the nose now, draw the belly in towards the spine, long exhalations. Breathing in whatever you need right now. Breathe out whatever you like to let go of. Draw the belly in. Just a few more deep belly breaths at your own slow pace. Still making the exhalation longer than the inhalation. And then you can return to your regular breath. And just notice if you already feel a little calmer, a little less stressed, less anxious, a little less restless, a little more peaceful, maybe more hopeful too. When we're stressed, it's hard to focus on positive energies and feel positive energies. Always good to breathe it out. We're going to practice the Vajra Pradama mudra. It sounds more complicated than it is, so we're just going to interlace our fingers of both hands, and then you can place them at your heart, at your chest, without tensing up. And it's a beautiful mudra to increase our strength and self-confidence. Strength supports me at all times. And you can tune in whether you need emotional strength, physical strength, strength of willpower, determination, strength of fully trusting your connection with the Creator, strength to surrender, whatever strength is beneficial for you at this time. Strength to allow help in from competent, reliable people. So you can repeat this affirmation Strength supports me at all times. You can say it out loud. You could lift your gaze to your third eye, your intuitive center between your eyebrows. Strength supports me at all times. Still holding this mudra, these interlaced fingers at your chest, allowing that strength in. Strength supports me at all times. And soften your voice. Strength supports me at all times. Strength supports me at all times. Strength supports me at all times. Really allow yourself to feel that strength. Could be more strength coming in. Could be the inner strength that's always there, that feels stronger at this point. However you're experiencing it, just allow it. Strength supports me at all times. And you can say it silently, mentally, with as much power. Feeling that inner strength. Feeling the strength from the Creator, your spirit team, in you, around you. Fully supporting every cell of your being and all areas of your life. And you can relax your hands down. I usually have my palms facing up to receive fresh healing energy. You can rest them on your legs. If you like, you can place your index and thumbs together, the tips of your index and your thumb, and relax your hands on your legs. Just notice how you feel. Just enjoying the stillness for a few breaths. And center yourself in your heart, feeling that strength in your heart, that support, loving support in your heart. And from your heart, draw the energy all the way down into the center of Mother Earth. Breathe this healing earth energy into your body through your feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees. Draw it up into your quads, your thighs, glutes, sacrum, and allow this healing energy to balance and open your root chakra at the base of the spine. First energy center. The color is red, so you can imagine or envision the color red. Feeling grounded, connected to the earth, at home on this earth, also at home in your body. To really allow yourself to feel at home, feel centered and grounded. Also related to abundance in all ways. Allow your root chakra to be balanced and open. And draw the energy into your second chakra. Color is orange. Flowing through changes with clarity and strength, creativity, expressing your creativity, having that strength to express your creativity. Allow your second chakra to be balanced, open. And that helps so much to flow through changes in a smooth way. Then draw the energy into your solar plexus. The color is yellow. The power center just above the navel. Allow yourself to feel that empowerment, that inner strength, physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, in every way. Digesting life with that strength, the knowing that everything's going to work out in your highest and best ways. Digesting foods, beverages, life situations in your highest and best ways. Allow your solar plexus, your power center, to be open and balanced. Feeling that empowerment through peace. Then draw the energy into your heart chakra. The color is green. Compassion, unconditional love, and forgiveness for yourself and others. Even for those that you completely disagree with. Loving everyone's soul unconditionally. Allow your heart chakra to be open, balanced, filled with that strength to be able to love everyone unconditionally. Then draw this healing energy into your throat chakra. Color is blue. Expressing your truth, your feelings, emotions, your needs in your highest and best ways. Being heard and understood by others, and also understanding others for what they are truly expressing. Allow your throat chakra to be open, speaking with strength, listening with strength, clarity. Then draw the energy into your third eye, your intuitive center between your eyebrows. Color is indigo. Allow your third eye to be open. Allow yourself to fully trust your intuition and to act on this inner wisdom that always guides you in the right direction. Then draw the energy into your crown chakra at the top of the head. Color is violet. Your connection to the divine, the creator of all that is. Allow your crown chakra to be balanced, open. So all of your chakras are balanced and open. Now imagine yourself in a beautiful ball of light going out of your crown chakra into the universe. You'll see some bright lights. Imagine going through them. When you go higher, you'll see a dark light. It's just a layer before the next bright light, so go through it. When you go higher, you'll see another bright light. Go through it. You come to a jelly-like substance that has all the colors of the rainbow in it. The laws of existence. Go through it and beyond the laws, into the space of limitless opportunities and possibilities. You can even really allow yourself to feel that unlimited possibilities. And breathe that in. Go even higher. You come to a pink mist, the law of compassion. Feel that compassion as you go through it. For me, it feels like I'm bathing in this compassion sometimes. Go even higher. You come to a window of beautiful, pearly, iridescent white light. Step through this window and see and feel that you're surrounded by unconditional love and light. You're one with the Creator, one with creation, and one with all that is. There's no more sense of separation. You're in this complete oneness. This is the seventh plane of existence. So healing for the nervous system, for the body, mind, spirit, and soul. So it's amazing to just be in this energy. From here, we're going to go into releasing limiting subconscious beliefs and emotions, patterns, maybe even vows or contracts that no longer serve us. And we'll replace them with positive feelings, positive beliefs, and whatever else may come up. So it's always the Creator that does all the work. And as long as you're open and receptive, everything can change. Every step along the way, I'll ask you for permission, given that it's all between you and the Creator. If you say yes, you're saying yes to the Creator, I'm ready for this change, then the energy is going to shift on the history, core, genetic, and soul level. I'd like to release all resistance and fear of change, worry about change, that no longer serves you from Creator's perspective. So I like to release the belief that you have to be in control and you must be in control at all times. And sometimes we have a belief on just one level. It could be from a past life where you didn't have control and you were, you lost your life because of it. Or it could have just been in this life where you just felt you had to be in control. So even if it's just on one level, it's great to release it because you want to just be free. So like Creator's perspective on when to be in control, how to be in control, and also when and how to let go of control that no longer serves you. Can we release the fear of surrendering to the Creator, to your spirit team of the highest frequency? Can we release all fear that no longer serves you? I'd like to trust on all levels that it's safe for you to surrender to the Creator and to your spirit team of the highest frequency. I'd like to trust on all levels that you're worthy of healings from the Creator, and trust that it's never too much to ask for when you need any kind of help. So I'd like to release the belief, even if it's subconscious, that you need to limit yourself when you ask for something. You need to limit who you ask for help and how you ask for help, to not be greedy or selfish. Can we release our fear of being seen or perceived as greedy, needy, or selfish? Like to know how to ask for help and support with self-confidence and the knowing that you totally deserve it and you're worthy of it. Can we release the belief that asking for help and fully allowing support in is a weakness? And let's replace that with the knowing and the belief that asking for and fully allowing help and support in is a strength. Is that okay? And again, it's all shifting on the history, core, genetic, and soul level through all time, all space, all languages that you've ever spoken. So like to trust that that's actually possible for you. Can we release the belief that your suffering, your problems, your struggles will never end? Like to trust that it's possible for them to end and that you deserve it. Like to know how to continue to learn and grow with through joyful, positive experiences instead of pain, struggle, hardship, and suffering. Can we release the belief that you're the only one who can do certain things so that you no longer need to overwhelm and exhaust yourself? Like to know what it feels like to live without overwhelming yourself, without stressing yourself out, putting too much pressure on yourself, and without allowing others to stress you out or put pressure on you. Can you show your whole being how to be successful, how to achieve, how to manifest, how to co-create without overwhelm, without stress, and without tension? And I see some of you tense up when you're in action mode. I see you just really tensing up and being so focused and then doing it. So it's like to know how to do in a relaxed and yet focused way and trust that it's possible. Can you release the belief that other people need to see you stressed, tense, overwhelmed, so that they realize that you're successful and you're getting a lot done? Like to know how to help others realize how accomplished you are, how successful you are, how skilled you are, without needing to prove anything to yourself or them, and without needing to tense up and create more stress than necessary. can we align your definition, perspective, and understanding of a stress-free existence and a stress-free life with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding? Can we release the fear of boredom if your life is no longer stressful? So like to trust that your life will still be interesting without stress. Interesting how many downloads there are related to stress. It's living stress-free. So like to trust that it's possible for you to live a stress-free life and be successful in this world. And whatever is going on in your life, with your health at this time, you'd like to know how to digest it, how to process it in your highest and best ways, in all ways, physically, emotionally, energetically, mentally, spiritually, in all ways. So I create a perspective, a pure perspective on what energies to release, to let go of, and which ones to allow in and to also maintain. So like to know how to digest food, beverages, supplements, if you take any medications, how to digest those in your highest and best ways without experiencing limiting side effects. Like to know how to let go of excess weight, if this resonates with you, in your highest and best ways from Creator's perspective. And a lot of people say, oh, I need to lose weight, I want to lose weight, but they may not have the willpower and the determination to actually do what's necessary. So would you like to know what it feels like to have that willpower, determination, perseverance, the continuous drive to be successful in whatever you like to manifest, including letting go of excess weight. And would you like Creator's perspective on what to eat and drink that's actually beneficial for your body at this time? And for some of you, Ayurvedic ways of eating and drinking could be really beneficial for weight loss, because I feel you're eating what you think is healthy, but your body can't fully digest it. And the Ayurvedic way is pretty easy to digest, and you could just naturally drop some pounds if you choose, if you want to. So would you like to open up to all ways of living and making choices that are in your highest and best interest from Creator's perspective? Can we release our fear of making choices, fear of taking on responsibilities, fear of being responsible, and fear of being made responsible. So that you know how to use your free will and free choice fully in alignment with Creator's truth in your highest and best ways. Yogananda says, a great way of life is this: I will reason, I will, I will act. By God thou, God, Creator, my reason, will, and activity in my best ways, in my highest and best ways. So it's let you know how to live in that way, in whatever way resonates, that is healthy and beneficial for you, and trust that there's enough energy, time, space, and motivation for you to do that. And resources. So like to fully be open to attracting the right, helpful people into your life that are skillful, that are reliable, and that are truly helpful for you. Can you release all stress from all times when you ran out of time, when you weren't able to finish something? Yeah. And where you were punished for not completing certain projects. I know some of you may not understand the not, like your subconscious may not understand the not, but I feel those that are present right now, for you it's okay. Can we align your definition, perspective, and understanding of time, timing, rhythm, flow with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding? Like to know how to feel that there is spaciousness, spacious time, spacious energy, spacious flow in your mind, in your body, and in your life. And would you like to know how to manifest, co-create, achieve, how to be successful in that spaciousness and trust that it's possible for you, even at work? Can you align your definition, perspective, and understanding of creativity, feeling creative and being creative, expressing creativity, all of that with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding? And that could even be being creative with the amount of time that you have, the amount of energy that you have. So would you like to know how to use creativity in all beneficial ways for you with respect towards the beings around you? Like to know what it feels like to have sufficient time, to flow with time rather than against time, and to have time on your side rather than almost having time as an enemy. And then sometimes we want to have more time, right? But there may be times when you're waiting for your flight or you're in some sort of transition and you would like for time to speed up a little bit. So would you like to trust that that's also possible Again, the time is your friend in your highest and best way, always with respect towards everyone else. You release the belief that you're a victim to time, including lack of time. You'd like to know how to feel, manifest, co-create a healthy attunement with time and trust that it's possible in all areas of your life. Can you release all stress, pressure, worry, doubt, fear, anxiety, restlessness, stuck energies that no longer serve you? Can we send all of that into the light to be transformed into love, light, and peace? And we started with strength, so would you like to know how to feel strength, physical strength, emotional strength, energetic, mental, spiritual, and trust that it's possible for you in your highest and best ways. Would you like to know how to use strength, power, empowerment in a balanced, beneficial way for you and others? Can we release this pattern of running late, running behind, lacking time, lacking resources? Would you like to trust that it's possible for you to move forward in an empowered way? And we may have already gone into this, but it's coming up maybe again. Can we show you the feeling, your whole being? Can we show your whole being the feeling of living in plenty of time, spaciousness, energy? And would you like to know how to feel expansive and spacious without needing to gain weight or hold on to excess weight that no longer serves you from Creator's perspective? Would you like to know how to feel flowy and expansive when you're at your ideal weight and healthy? Trust that it's possible. And also, would you like to trust that you're still empowered when you've released some weight and when you're thin or at your ideal weight and healthy? Can we release the subconscious belief for some of you that you need to be big to feel expansive and to feel empowered or powerful? And also release the belief that you need to be big or maybe overweight to be acknowledged, to be seen, to be perceived and recognized by others. And of course, a lot of it is subconscious. 88%, if not more, is subconscious. So that's what we're tapping into a lot. And would you like to trust, know, and feel on all levels that it's safe for you to be beautiful, to be at your ideal weight, and to be healthy and strong in your highest and best ways. Like to know how to feel self-confident and also how to feel clarity in your whole being so that you can make choices and move forward with that wisdom, confidence, and clarity. You just like to trust that you have the right to live in that way and it's possible for you. So like to release the pattern and also the belief that you need to um, overwhelm yourself and do everything to prove to others that you can do everything. Like to know how to live without this pressure of needing to prove anything to anyone. And can you release a contract, vow, agreement to do everything yourself so that you prevent burdening others? This is old from the past life. It's like to trust that you can allow others to help you and to do certain tasks without them feeling burdened. And it's like to trust that you're whole and complete without this vow, agreement, contract, so you can really feel free. And let's just wash, cleanse all soul fragments that you've taken on from others, energies that no longer serve you. Let's wash, cleanse, and return them back to them. And those that you've given away or lost, let's wash, cleanse, and return them back to you in your highest and best ways. Is that okay? And let's repair all tears in your aura field. Sometimes when we're around a lot of people, or especially if we're around any alcohol or even cigarettes or drugs of any kind, it can all create tears in the aura field. So let's just repair all tears in your aura field so that no energies that no longer serve you can come in. Is that okay? So like to trust that you're protected and fully allow the Creator to protect you at all times. And I know some of you are putting a protective shield, a protective light around you. Would you like to trust that whatever you put around you in a protective way, would you like to trust that it actually works? Because I'm getting this a little bit of doubt, and then it doesn't always work. So can you release that doubt and worry, send it into the light, so that you can fully trust that protection? And would you like to know how to maintain that protection, no matter where you are, where you travel to, no matter who's around you? Trust that it's possible for you to stay protected in all spaces at all times. Let's integrate all these shifts into your whole being on the history, core, genetic, and soul level through all time, space, languages that you've ever spoken in your highest and best ways. Is that okay? Like to know how to move forward with strength, clarity, peace, and empowerment. Just take a few deep breaths, breathing in whatever else you like to invite in. Maybe gratitude, faith. Breathe out anything else you like to release. Always let it go with gratitude. Just notice how you feel. Feel that inner strength. I see this column of light in your spine now. However you perceive it, whether you see it or feel it, maybe knowing that you now have this inner strength in a more solid way. And in a peaceful way. Not solid as in tensing up, but peaceful. The clarity. And knowing how to step forward. And slowly start deepening your breath. Every breath helps you to integrate everything you shifted even more. And some gentle movement into your fingers, your toes. I like to rotate the wrists and ankles. I like to stretch my arms up. You can do that to feel that expansion of your body, mind, spirit, and soul. And whenever you're ready, you can slowly come back to the space and open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining us, and keep tuning in. Like, how can you increase that inner strength in whatever way you need? How can you allow the Creator to support you with everything? You're never alone. You're always in that oneness with the Creator, where there's unlimited time, unlimited resources, unlimited joy, unlimited creativity, everything. So the stronger you can feel your connection with the Creator and that oneness, even more than just the connection, that oneness with the Creator, the more you're in all these resources and that energy of unlimited, infinite. So just keep focusing on that and breathe that in for the rest of the week, really. Every moment matters, every choice, every breath matters. So we can really create not just what we want, but what's truly in our highest and best interest from Creator's perspective, with every breath, with every thought, with every feeling, in every moment. So create a beautiful rest of the day, and keep shining that energy out to others as well. Thank you for joining us. And we have a basic Theta Healing workshop coming up actually next week. It's the June 12th, 13th, and 14th here in Encinitas. So if you're interested, let me know. Namaste.